lakad matatag!
Normally. Still capabilities this game that he's really going to be aiming for, and I mean, Clockwork, I suppose, a little bit.
Teams especially have prioritized the 6-minute mark to rotate supports, and it looks like Talon is all too aware of this. Over in the end, Runa's getting the south side, is picked up by Shadow Demon. Leshrac kind of upset about that. Doesn't really have much say when his support is busy giving first blood.
Yeah, Q manages to get credit. Leshrac, they're going to go for the dive using an earned charge. Ooh, the blast just out of range. Well, no, if it would have been enough damage, but
yeah, Ori can't go in though. Because the cookie comes out, will land right on his face, and he'll end up dead. So Ori has to stay away from this. Cookie on the high ground, and Shadow Demon now a little bit out of position. Mikoto being chased on too. The final poison stack comes out. Yeah. Great move by Siamese C to get the better trade.
Yeah, that was. I saw the 5 pop up. I was like, oh no! And then sure enough, he pops it, and down goes Invoker. So very well played. They weren't feeling too scared about continuing to go, but yeah, XXS going to come back together. However, the cookie, the stun, and now Savage. He gets a nice bash proc off the bat. He'll take the onslaught from KP. And there's the pulverize. The disruption. Unfortunately not going to save him because using on the Faceless Void, and Brewmaster couldn't get away in the trees. So yeah, big turn right there. Again, useful throughout. Now we haven't talked too much about the Morphling, who's 4,000 net worth, is farming pretty well, but actually Faceless Void higher. And speaking of him, they're going for the play on XXS. Now this time KP, did he overstep his ground? Onslaught in initially, but with the Ori TP, he cannot get away. And now 23 Savage. He's got another time walk coming up, so he should be fine, but yeah, a bit too much of a commitment there.
Simbaboka spots it out early. Ori able to back off for the moment. We'll turn around for the stun. It connects on the Q. Mistakes have been made. Rubik is going to go down. 23 Savage is about to have the chrono, though. But the Disco Pony doesn't want to commit it. It's going to be thrown out onto the Leshrac. But instant reaction save from the Brewmaster. They drag him down instantaneously. Nice sidestep by Ori. Time warp back. Rejuvenates 23 Savage. And KB will follow through to finish off the Disco Pony.
I mean, that was great play on both
Savage.
sides, frankly. Yeah, Savage, he's somehow going to be able to survive as he TP's out, but is going to lose another teammate around him as the Snapfire goes down as well. But yeah, that started with the Chronosphere. It actually missed these.
It's not right. The only thing they're going to find up here is a Rubik.
Yep. There's the jump, easy cog block, and okay, the split earth comes out. I was going to say for a second, Q, does he really get away from this one? No is the answer, Leshrac. And there to cut him down and secure the kill, and 1,500 gold saved up for Mr. Leshrac now. So that blink, as we talked about, is. Yeah, I was a little surprised to kind of see them go in there like that. But it usually when that's the case, it's they're trying to bait the other team, right? So it feels like maybe Talon trying to catch somebody off guard, and XXS, perhaps that target. Onslaught, meanwhile, be using the backlash. Who did he catch? That's the Shadow Demon, it looks like. So XXS, he can't get off that Primal Split. The locked-in is too much to handle. Down goes Shadow Demon. He gets it off at the last second. Right as I'm saying that. Meanwhile, Primal Beast, he got the kill on Shadow Demon, but eventually he falls as the BKB wears off. So ends up going the bots first, but look at this chance. 23 Savage, he's got a Chronosphere, he's ready. It's a matter of going in. There's the initiation, there's the Q. They go for Lash with the Chronosphere, but the onslaught stopped from Primal Beast, however, with the kisses, no disruption. He's fine at the time. Being comes out, the Bloodstone, the heals, and the Bloodstone gonna keep him alive for the time. And Pulverize is gonna be stopped immediately, and Leshrac is alive. Faceless Void's picked off, so is a Primal Beast, and it's turn time for Team Aster.
The Dunzo there. Mikoto gets cleaned up as well. Everything is thumbs down for Talon. It's gonna be a team wipe. Ori, Leshrac, Bloodstone, eat your heart out, even with the Spirit Vessel in him. Because it wasn't there straight away when the Pulverize came in, he got enough lifesteal through. Clapping, as I think Leshrac was up to 30-40% before the Spirit Vessel charge came out. That's the difference maker. The Spirit Vessel is a good counter. But now, with a slip-up like that, this is going to be a snowball effect for Aster. Aster are ridiculously strong. They've got the Aegis to play around. Monet is now participating with his team as 5. You just whiffed on the Chrono in regards to it didn't really lead to anything but your deaths. And behind this, Ori's finding even more. And why that's important is what he's getting next. Your Spirit Vessel is soon to be irrelevant. BKB has been queued up for Ori. He already has enough for one.
Gets the BKB activated. Split Earth, not going to hit as a result, but he's still taking plenty of physical damage and no chance deafening blast ain't saving him at that point. Q's also locked down with the cock trap, and he's dead as well. And this is that kind of that point kicking in now. Aster is just they're not being stopped. They're just rolling. And that was the Storm Brilling jump initially. I mean, obviously that tornado lasts forever. And that was for the easy setup for the kill.
That's the beautiful thing about that Tornado Panda, is it lasts so long, you have all the time in the world to get in position, and you know that Talon don't want to fight you. Just look at Void top. This was the only way Talon could play this game, is split push. They can't take a direct fight, even with all their spells available. Just a Schmorfling, but I never feel like that's the case with Monet. Always on point with this hero, and just proving it again, top net worth. Looking to follow up with some kills after all this farm and KP being brought low. BKB to run away, and they commit the chrono, but the damage isn't good enough. He just stands his ground with the Bloodstone. Disruption Save is going to be there, and this looks impossible. 23 Savage is going to be cut down. Talon might as well call it because Aster are not stopping.
Yeah, it's just, it's as expected. You're just too far behind, and the lack of damage very, very much showing. Rubik gets killed right there, but not a lack of damage, but again, even when they got him a little bit lower, it's just the Shadow Demon save came out, and it didn't matter. It gave them basically no shot. There's just more kills happening left and right. Invoker, the only one standing right now.
They need the SD. If they don't open with Siamese C, this is going to be a loss. They might find him in the tree line.
Oh.
Savage is going to reveal him. Siamese C instantly uses disruption though. They're jumping for the track. BKB up. Cataclysm coming through. Lesh is dead. They finally do it. Siamese C also hitting the deck, and 23 Savage trying to stand and fight, but Monet is far too big. He will dominate the follow-up of this fight. Follows on into Q next, who is dead. Buyback forced out of both members of Talon, but they have no answer. This Wolfling is unstoppable right now, and he will not stop until he has all 5 heads of Talon.
Yeah, no, he is unstoppable. Now, he's in a kind of a funky position right there, and his teammates are dying around him. Brewmaster manages to somehow escape, but again, Monet, he doesn't care how deep he is. He's even going to be pulverized. He's getting lower. Remember, he has the Aegis, worst case. He's manning up against Makoto. Nice job with the Ghost Walk, though, getting away for the time being, and they will pop the Aegis. So, honestly, this fight is going pretty much as well as it can for Talon right now, considering everything.
Okay, Monet doesn't want to fight. He wants to get out. BKB's on cooldown for 10 seconds. He's going to show respect. What a great turnaround. Talon just picking apart the foundations of Aster's lineup. But Monet, in the second part of this story, might still just take it all on his lonesome. Makoto slowing things down the Tornado EMP, but no way away. Monet will find a big kill onto the Invoker. And with no abilities at their disposal, no chrono to play off of, although they answer the Leshrac, they have no answer for the Water Boy.
Yeah. Yeah, Morphling. He unstoppable. I also like the Faceless Void takeover as well has been great, and it's just that added mobility that's brought to the table for him. Also, the time dilation pop has been effective for him, but especially with that axe, of course, being the agility benefit there as a deficit suggests that this game is feeling like a near impossible task to come back from, and that's a catch on Snapfire. He's out for 50.
So there's part of your chrono combo gone. No buyback either.
Well, Faceless.
Some cooldown. Chrono's going to come out though. Cataclysm follow-up. Monet won't die fast enough. They'll turn around Nori, bringing him low, but BKB gets activated. The turnaround now. 23 Savage is gone, and Talon have lost all hope. They will finally call it a game of survival, but that's not this game, my friend. Try DayZ, because Dota requires a win, one that Aster comfortably take.
Yeah, they certainly do, and again, right as that mother crap. What do we do? Well, we're gonna find out here. And
double Spirit.
So
it's a +1 frustrations for Talon long term in this bot lane, as the XSS can just offset their work with the Insatiable Hunger. That's something you have an advantage in. Now, 23 Savage did go for a very early bottle here on the Ember, but until you get level 6, you don't get the greatest of value. And even then, you're paying 100 gold to TP back to base each time. But as I talk about that, top lane, that's what the brawl's on. Jakira goes down. Meanwhile, bot lane, drag back. We'll find a kill onto Snapfire. So Talon had enough of Aster's early aggression. They set the pace on both lanes.
Yeah, I was watching that top lane action, actually, and it was jungle for the time being.
They're trying to set up for kill before 6. This is a perfect time as well. Makoto gets stunned up. No rotation was saved, and great move by Baboka.
Top lane. It's an illusion rune. I don't think that's the ideal rune for Storm Sprint necessarily, but hey, he'll take it. Something. It's coming up top, and Q, he found Jakiro. That's a cog block, and likely a kill. There's a TP in for the Snapfire. Zip zap in from Makoto, though. Does secure the kill. However, Clockwork dies in response. Pull in on Monet. Monet, that would be a big target kill for them. Makoto, not a lot of mana to work with, but it's enough to secure it. Baboka doing all that he can, even the cookie earlier. Unable to save his teammate, though.
Yeah, and good job by Makoto. And this is escalating quickly. Aster's just now rotating the Brood. They're playing off their advantage. Glimpse back. on the Ori. In pretty deep here. Has got the onslaught for 10 seconds. Has got the pulverize, but is stunned up for the moment. No way to commit it because he knows that Q is nearby. Stays alive though. Now he can turn around the pulverize. Storm Spirit getting a little bit ambitious here. Mikoto about to be drained of mana. He can't even get the kill. Ori lives through it all. Finally goes down to 23 Savage. Bar fight while the nuclear apocalypse is happening outside. It's like, well, we're all going to die to that, but we might as well have a fight in the meantime. Speaking of which, maybe they finally find the Brood. She's got the wand though. Watch how this quickly turns around. Stand your ground. Insatiable hunger. Reinforcements have arrived, and Talon somehow turned what should have been a maybe decent opportunity into a terrible outcome.
Honestly, that was really close. If Primal Beast pops his onslaught right there, you know, it's perhaps a different story, but I guess he was fine.
On top, though. Between that Primal Beast. Can't get one spirit, kill the other one. The most unneeded macro part. I think you just want to diversify away from spiders now. Now that Ember has that Maelstrom online, all you're going to end up doing is feeding them.
Oh no!
Oh, or he can feed you.
I mean, that's what I was saying earlier. I mean, yes, he's got those remnants to slip out, but they were obviously very ready for this one. I mean, he did not
more space to Ember where they think is safer, right? Truly safer. Question is, what can you do that BKB? Mikoto trying to chase in, but BO2 quick to move out, but quick to be returned. That should lead into a tier 1 push, but a lot of time has been taken on this. Ori will be able to counterattack from the side. BKB activate, and he moves straight with the pulverize. Primary target is going to be the Visage. The bonus on the side is going to be that clockwork.
Great combo, especially with the Jakiro coming in, throwing on the ice path. That was
just out of range. Uh-oh. KP, whoops.
Awkward.
Good shot on backline as well. So a fight between the supports, but the main fight is what matters here. Static Storm's going to go down. KP stuck in the middle. Ball lightning is coming through from Mikoto, but you can see the Broodmother just standing his ground, and Ori now charging through, controlling up onto the 23 Savage. Reinforcements have arrived with the Drow on top of them. Ember is going to be gone. Mikoto, the only core left alive. But this BKB build, it's just getting nothing done. There's just not enough damage.
No. Yeah, exactly. Especially when the whole team shows up, it doesn't feel like he can really feel comfortable to secure a kill. And we go back to as well the Brood
hook shot roots.
Oh, Jakiro.
Good lord. Gus came out on the clockwork as well. They're going to commit on top of Monet, forcing the BKB. Price is going to be both your supports for admission here. And the pulverize on the back line. They found another one. Mikoto will be able to run away. After that, but it's not just XSS anymore. You notice Monet chips away at these towers pretty effectively.
About that Ags on Disruptor. Yeah, that ain't happening anytime soon. Drow gets pulled in though. The initiation from the Storm Spirit. That's a prime target for sure. The ice path put down. Oh, but the pushback with the cog, and that's going to be an Aegis burnt. But at what cost? Clockwork, he dead. He buys back. You got Broodmother. BKB activated herself. Storm Spirit getting very low on mana. Gust away. Monet is still so low. The cookie save initially. They kill the familiar. Yeah, at least one of them, and she's going to keep running. So, yeah, they had a little bit of trouble protecting the Drows effectively.
I love the way he kind of diverted away from relying just on spiders. BKB looking towards the sheepstick next. We'll have the means to kill heroes. Speaking of kills, top lane, big one. Mikoto gets caught out. Crafty bugger he is. The Jakiro gets a prime target.
Back down here, speaking of the Broodmother. Yeah, Clockwork, Cogs. That's not going to stop him too much. Drow does connect. And I think that range was going to hit, but the multi-shot, it connects, and they're going to kill some familiars as well.
Yeah, never doubt the power of Dragonlance. Good old Dragonlance coming in clutch there, just the tip.
The others, especially the fact that they had to go much more defensive route, a couple of BKBs, but initiation commences off right here. Clockwork, he's having to deal with the Primal Beast. XXS was caught up by Storm Spirit, but with the BKB activation, he's feeling fine. Insatiable hunger and takes out the Disruptor. The Pulverize on Ember Spirit, meanwhile, in the midst of it, and Ember Spirit will remnant away, but Storm Spirit, he's still having a zip zap out. Clockwork manages to get out, and the TP out from KP. It's just retreat time all over the place for Talon, and Onslaught. Ori just trying to find somebody. He finds KP. Oh, no.
No.
Oh, that's unfortunate. The Familiar still will stop the Pulverize, but with the TP stop, now KP is smashing the crowd around him. He's in trouble. You know, pop a stone for him, but setting up for death.
Yeah, he's just waiting for the rest of Aster to get here so they can treat this as a team-building exercise.
Yeah.
All 4 members here. Drow, the only one not in the neighborhood, because with that Aegis, look how confident he is. Like, your spirits look broken. Not in a good way. Jump in, pulverize instantly. Half HP on KP. The follow-up with the Hex enables the kill. Backline's being stabbed at, but BO2, the only one that can take Monet, cannot be killed twice. That's the problem. We'll at least get out with the spirits. Buyback is forced out of KP. Now you haven't got a leg to stand on. The Rack's likely to go down here. The only thing slowing it down is the Wraith backdoorer.
Drow Ranger getting a little bit low. Again, he has an Aegis, though, like a cloud is running in. It's like, please, I just want to hug you. Hug of death. It's going to be his death. Pulverize in the back. GG. That's it. Aster will take him on.
Filled with tears for poor little Talon here, as Aster will take game 1 and 2, making it a clean